So last month I made about $4,000 while I was traveling Europe. To put a long story short, I put the hours in every day and I was slightly obsessive. But if you want to know how I made this happen, keep on watching because I'm going to be revealing how I did it. And I'm still young, of course, and I have a lot to learn, but I do think I found probably the best 5 ways to make money online while you're traveling and remotely kind of from anywhere. So these are my top 5 ways to make that money. I think it's important I give some background on why I wanted to even make this money in the first place and why it was important for me to have some income streams while I decided to go traveling. So most people will tell you when you want to go traveling, you should get a job and save up a bunch of money and then go travel the world and blow it all. So I didn't really like the idea of having to work a job, save my money, and then just spend it all while I travel, waiting every day for the money to slowly run out. And a big thing for me was being able to travel whenever I wanted and not having to worry about coming back home to make money and be in a certain spot where you're kind of trapped. I wanted to have the freedom to be able to go wherever I want and make money kind of whenever and wherever I want. Instead, I thought maybe if I had some income streams while I'm traveling, it would be a lot more sustainable. I wouldn't have to worry about my money running out and I could just have more fun, not having to save every penny until it's all gone. I basically started to research some income streams I could do remotely to make this work because I wouldn't be able to work an actual physical job. So I had to figure out some ways I could make money online. And after spending almost 3 years trying to find and test the best ways to make money, I think I have found the 5 best ways to make money while you're traveling or while you're going somewhere remotely that you can't work a physical job. So my first way would be Fiverr. So Fiverr is an online platform where you can basically post any sort of gig or offer that you can provide to people. So if you have any sort of skill, you can offer it on Fiverr. If you're good at running people's social media accounts, marketing, anything you can offer to people, you can put on Fiverr, and there's a lot of people making tons of money from Fiverr. A lot of people get their full-time income just from that platform alone. So personally, I posted a gig on Fiverr for social media management, which is pretty simple. Anyone can do that. And what I do is I run businesses' social media accounts. So that involves creating posts and captions and posting on their accounts every couple of days or every week. And then they pay me a set fee every month. So I have a few clients just from Fiverr that are paying me to run their Instagram account or their TikTok. And they pay me a couple $100 monthly. And then I do that for these people and make money just by doing that, mostly off Fiverr. Once I started to get more and more clients that I actually couldn't handle the amount of work, I started to outsource that work to other people on Fiverr who were offering their services for less. So for example, I had a client paying me $500 a month to run his Instagram account. And then I found someone on Fiverr who could actually do that for less, for about $100 a month, because they were from a third world country where the cost of living is cheaper and they can provide work for cheaper. So I basically outsourced it to that person, giving me a profit margin of about $400 a month, and I didn't even have to do anything. And you can basically repeat this for any sort of service that you may be offering. So if you can get people for graphic design or video editing, you can kind of outsource that to someone who's willing to do it for less, because there's usually always people that will do it for less than you're charging. And you can keep a profit margin if you're able to do that, and you won't have to do any work. My next remote stream of income would be to actually apply and get a remote job. So if freelancing and waiting for clients and customers isn't for you and you're looking for a bit more stability, you could always apply for a remote job. My tip for when applying to remote jobs is to make sure your resume looks really, really good. There's a lot of competition when you're trying to apply to remote jobs because pretty much anyone can do them from anywhere. So you're competing with the entire world for these jobs. You kind of have to make sure that you're going to stand out somehow from the crowd and that you're going to offer them something that other people, aren't really offering. Like, what are you going to be bringing to the table that's different than everyone else? You can go on plenty of different remote job platforms like Indeed or Workaway or Work Online. There's a bunch of different ones. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but you can submit your resume on those platforms and apply to thousands and thousands of job offers, anywhere from social media management, administrative work, writing work, anything that a company or business can outsource to someone that they don't have to be there for. I know there's some travel influencers that also do this full time out there, and that's how they actually make their money, just completely traveling the world and working remotely. So they're called digital nomads, and they don't work from home, or they don't work from an office. They're always moving around to different places and always having new experiences, which seems really cool to me. My third step would be to start an online business of some kind. So an online business can range from anything from e-commerce, drop shipping, to affiliate marketing, selling on eBay, Amazon. There's plenty of things you can do online to make money. So I would say to try and learn a skill that you can do online, maybe like drop shipping or e-commerce of some sort, and get really good at that and become a professional at that, and start to make money and figure out how to make money doing those things. So even when I was younger, I was selling on eBay, drop shipping things from AliExpress and drop shipping things from China, which is basically taking something that's really cheap and selling it for more on eBay, and basically collecting a profit margin from that. And again, I was making money from my home, and I was making about $40 a day doing that. And that's a decent amount of money to make as a 14-year-old. And there's so much to say on online businesses, and there's so many different channels that you could talk about that there isn't enough time in this video. But if you guys are interested in learning more about that, feel free to let me know, and I could talk more on that in a different video. The fourth stream I have personally used to make money remotely before is blogging or writing or anything like that. Blogs are a great way to make money, talking about what you're interested in, what you're passionate about. So for me, I blog about my experiences traveling and basically making money as a young person and working remotely, and basically what I'm talking about on here. And the ways you make money from a blog are the ads that are being shown on it and through what's called affiliate marketing. So from my blog, when you go on there, there's ads that are running all over the page. And every time someone clicks on one of those ads, I get money from that. And every time people view it, I make money from that as well. Having a blog is that it's kind of like passive income. And once it's up there in Google, when people are searching stuff about traveling or cooking or cars, it's kind of there forever. And you're always going to be making money off of it and the ads that are on that site, as long as people are viewing the blog. So the more traffic your blog has, the more money you can make, because the more people are seeing those ads that are running on your blog, kind of like the same way a YouTube channel works. And like I said, you can do what's also called affiliate marketing through your blog, where you put basically and promote other products on your blog, and every time someone buys them, you get a commission for selling those products or driving the leads to those products' websites. And you basically get a cut of everything that company sells if you make that type of deal with them. And you can get those types of products from different websites and different ways to find affiliate deals. And my last step would be to actually start social media. And that's where I found most of my success. So for me, once I actually got to the places and I started traveling, I started posting about this on TikTok, and I started making videos about it and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and TikToks, and they started to take off. So once you have that following, you can start reaching out to brands, and brands will actually come to you and reach out to you and say, can you promote our product? We'll pay you $500 to post a TikTok talking about how you love our product. And that's an amazing way to make money again as well, remotely and online, doing things that you love and talking about what you like. And this is how most influencers actually make money, by collaborating with other brands and companies that pay them to talk about their product and how they like it and why they should buy it themselves. And so even if I do a couple of those a month, I'm still making a couple grand just by doing that. And it's more remote income that I'm making every single month, and I can be anywhere in the world talking about those brands and doing promotions for them. It doesn't matter. And yeah, those are basically the top 5 ways I've been making money while I travel at only 18 years old. So if you're interested in learning more about my businesses and how I've made money doing that and traveling at the same time, feel free to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for when I'm making the next videos.